Live from London, I'm Caroline Hyde.
And in New York, I'm Bonnie Quinn, and this is Bloomberg Markets. It is time for futures in focus now. Gold headed for its fourth monthly decline as Fed tightening potentially boosts the dollar. Let's bring in Alan Luckman of Agora Financial. He is at the CME. Alan, we've had the dollar trading in quite the range for quite some time. Are you saying there's going to be a breakout at some point soon?
Well, I'm looking for this top out possibly here. We've seen a new relative high. We saw a new one-year high 2 weeks ago and a lower weekly close. So that's a key reversal. Technically, that could be setting up for some downside action. Let's remember, we were straight down in 2017. So 2018... a little bit of firmness, a little bit of a bounce, but I'm not convinced this is for real, and we've seen the rates hold rather steady. I'm a trader looking for some volatility, and we haven't seen any action in the 10-year note lately. Yes, we did break down a little bit, but that was after trading for a month straight in a $500 range between the high and the low. So I'm looking for some volatility. As traders, that's opportunity.
Well, what's with this range-bound trading, both for rates and the dollar, you could say? I mean, we potentially have talks with China restarted. Will that be a catalyst for some kind of a movement in one direction or another?
To be honest with you, I'm not sure what the catalyst is going to be, but we will see it. If you look at the euro currency, it's trading between 116 and 118 for the last 3 weeks. So we're just tracking sideways in a lot of markets. So what we want to see is how the markets act and then how they react if and when they do break out. So you talked about, you know, they're not going to raise rates here in the U.S. this week. It's a done deal for September. But if you look at it, the yield on the 10-year note's been solidly below 3%. And we've seen rates around the world continue to inch up. So we're not the only players in the rate hike game. That's just a sign of overall economic stability that countries and banks are allowed to raise rates because of the economic growth around the world.
Alan Luckman, thank you for your time today. Alan Luckman down at the CME Group there with Agora Financial.
Thank you.
And that is Futures in Focus.